He had his hand up.
First of all, I'm probably the only person in this room who does on the IRS.
He's a tax attorney, I'm told.
Right, he is.
They've kept me in business for 40 years now, and I hope they keep going. They're doing a great job right now. Actually, I have a couple questions. One of them is, Lois Lerner, how can it be that a government employee can complete the fit and then go on paid administrative leave? I mean, no other business would do something like that.
Yeah. What was there another one?
What happened to Benghazi? I mean, that's like the drops, you know.
Oh, Benghazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I purposely didn't get into it. Well, okay, so Lois Lerner. People are very unhappy about the IRS's decision to put her on paid administrative leave. This appears to have to do with something complicated about how difficult it is, in fact, to fire her, which is a more ongoing and pressing problem across all levels of government. What do you do with an employee that you don't want anymore? It can sometimes be extremely costly and engender a lot of lawsuits if you try to get rid of them. So I would imagine that Lois Lerner was requested to resign, and it would appear that she said no. And so they're sort of stuck with what they're stuck with. I didn't get into Benghazi, but you know, Benghazi is one of those things. About what we do know about Benghazi is that what we heard is sort of the first 4 or 5 days after what happened does not appear to be everything that happened or in the entirely sort of absolute account of what happened. The problem with Benghazi is we don't yet know what did happen. I mean, and this investigation is still going on. And this is becoming, in fact, increasingly more complicated. As some of you may have seen in the news, it now looks as though several dozen of the employees on the ground in the consulate and Benghazi, when the attack happened, worked for the CIA. And so it would appear that this facility was being used for a number of different purposes. This probably accounts to some degree for why we haven't heard everything about what happened and what the security procedures were, and that because this is a more complicated question that a lot of people have an interest in making sure, you know, doesn't necessarily get spilled out everywhere. But there has been some interesting reporting on that recently. And given that it does seem to involve some of the more quiet agencies of government, I don't know if anytime soon we're going to get a kind of full answer on what happened there.
We're going to give Jake the last word.
Real quick comment. Kimberly's involvement with Rotary goes way back. She was a Rotary Scholarship winner.
Which, you know, again, all credit to you guys. That was an immensely important thing to me. My parents did not earn much money. And Rotary Scholarship did help me fund my first year of going to Princeton. We got a financial scholarship, but that went a huge, long way toward helping me be able to fly home and get my books and do the things I needed. So groups like yours help a lot of kids do a lot of important stuff.
Thank you. Really, we have a little gift for you.
Oh, wow!
Now that you've spoke of Princeton, the mascot for Princeton is
The tiger.
the Tigers. We have a tiger, and this tiger is a special tiger because the tiger cleans off your computer screens. He has a little belly that cleans off, and we assume that you use the computer a lot, whatever kind it is, and so this is a small, sort of corny token of our appreciation to you.
Thank you.
So,
It's
here's
much,
your little tiger.
much appreciated too, because I eat on the computer, I spit an alarm on the computer, the children are on the computer wiping their fingers on it, so this is very helpful.
Thank you again. So now we're going to turn it over to our Sergeant at Arms, Melissa.